Hello everybody, my name is M person, and today we are playing Vampire's Melody. Way different game, and why I'm back after a year? Well, I just didn't feel like recording, and you know, just didn't feel like. I actually wanted to play my games without like worrying about anything. And the second problem is why I stopped the previous series. Well, two things. Um, the Midori no Umi JC. I actually stumbled upon some spoilers, and well, if you don't want to, just skip like a minute or so. Uh, yeah, it was exactly as I thought it would be, and yeah, as I said, I expect that to happen, like them being just killers and not really normal in a way, just straight up freaks, and so it wouldn't be much of a problem. Although I don't want to play it, I'm just not keen on this kind of um, thing. But the second one is it's actually a hentai game, which isn't written on it because Steam has all of the erotic stuff cut off, and of course there is some kind of like a patch or whatever that just allows it. And if I ever were to play it, I don't want half of the in-game content to be cut off. So if I ever were to play it again, I would play it. I, I won't record it. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think I will play it. I'm not keen on the under shit. And this one is supposedly not a under shit, just a little. So let's play a Vampire's Melody. Maybe this will be uh, cute, more cute at least. I'm kind of used to this kind of, you know, uh, crazy thing. Pata pata. Yes, that's the sound of a rain if you don't know. Um, Damn Norian, stop! Stop, Norian! Oh, so we start with a chase. That's good. Behind me, at least 5 Yarlands are yelling those words at the top of their voices. Top of their lungs, most likely. But I love games with not necessarily greatest translations, as you may know, and also I like the just a shitty, I don't know, games. Not really games, but novels. They are referring to me as a damn Norlian, and my nerves are on edge from the way they roar like hunters chasing prey. Well, it doesn't matter if you are a Norlian or not, you know. Um, oh boy, I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, stop. I don't dare to look back and can only flee like a hunted animal running for its life, along with the cold raindrops hitting me relentlessly. Ah, what a flowery speech. Great. Crack. I really would well, like, can you just do SFX Thunder, not crack or pat? That's quite funny actually, isn't it? So, thunder booms, alright, in the distance. The flash of, like, growls or whatever. Lightning splits the grey sky into two halves, and the raindrops gradually resemble like glass wall. Oh, that's actually nice poetry here. Um, whoosh. Even the fucking crossbow, all just, I don't know, arrows sound like shoo. Also, the Yarlian's muskets. Okay, sorry, it is kind of, it's a new age. Well, I should have expected that actually. Vampires are, well, maybe not. You know, vampire. If we talk about vampires, we actually have all kinds of, um, stereotypes of kinds of all kinds of let's say it ages when they are from middle age, even the ancient times, right? Through through the like 19th century and 20th century and even nowadays like like the most popular series about horny teenagers turning into different animals. Yeah, every joint on tendon. Sorry, I wasn't reading it. I don't think I need to. But every joint on tendon in my body hurts so much, and my wet cloths are sticking to me like a form of binding, making it difficult to move. Thank you. Ah, Rylan. Suddenly, Iris moved fast. So my name is Rylan. So I guess she will save me. The main protagonist. We'll see. My foot is slipped and I fall down hard on muddy ground. We'll see. Let it end. Let it end this way. I give up. I'm too tired. I just want to close my eyes and wake up after a good sleep. As the rain pitter patters. Peter Patters! You know, if you want to make a scene, a dramatic scene, I really would use less fancy or quirky or just overall happy kind of sounding words than Peter Patters around me. The footsteps come closer from behind the stones, but I see that will end of my life. Suddenly, a few streaks of lightning flash across the night sky. Although my eyes are closed, I can still see those flashes of light through my thin eyelids. No matter how thick your eyelids are, if you are like at least half conscious, you would just see it, or your face is literally in the mud. Uh, okay, mud. Closely followed by thunder screaming from above. Unusual cries of anguish reach my ears amid the lightning and thunder. Oh, I would like to hear it though. I hope they will. Sorry. I hope they will add those. If not, then I will sad. It's a budget game. I of course have more budget than for those games, but I just like those. I just really enjoyed playing shit games. Monster. Mm. If you watched Kuroinu, you know what I'm talking about, or any kind of other shit. Monster. I love it. What? What's going on? Hey, hey. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Don't tell me it's a wild beast. Yeah, boar. Upon raising, actually, boars are strong animals, and I don't want to stumble upon the boar when I'm walking in the woods, right? Just not really a greatest idea. With this possibility, a wave of fear sweeps across against you, and I can't help shivering. Well, I'm not so surprised. It's a wild beast or a it's a wild is it a wild beast or a Yarlian frightening? Was it more frightening, a wild beast or a Yarlian, or why? I don't know. At least a Yarlian speaks the same language and shares the same religious beliefs as me. Okay, we may be at odds over a gold mine now, but at least I'll still die with. Okay, at least Yarlian speaks the same language and shares the same religious beliefs as me. We may be at odds over a gold mine now, but at least I'll still die with dignity if I fall into their hands. Hands? I love this. Question mark. Okay. However, it is not up to me to decide whether I will live or die at this point. The only thing I can do is to lie on the mud and wait for my death. You really like to give up, don't you? Well, I'm not surprised, but come on. But I wonder what happened to Mr. Cook. Did he escape? At first, We thought that everything would go well when we opened our own restaurant after arriving in a new continent. Ah, this blasted war! The lightning persists and the rainwater keeps flowing across the ground. In addition, what happened to the Yardians? The Yardians were in hot pursuit earlier, sent us if they got devoured within a short time and stop at uttering anything. I mean, I'm just reading it and I think it's fine. I'm actually had enough fun for now. No matter how hard I strain my ears, I can only detect the sound of rain and lightning around me. Okay. Oh no! I quickly opened my eyes and struggled to get up from the mud. I am mad, blah blah. I don't want to get ripped apart by a wild beast. I had to hurry up and run while it is making a meal out of those Yarlians. I decide to run away from the direction where those Yarlians' cries came from, but a sharp pain ensues across my left leg after barely taking a few steps. Maybe I injured myself when I fell down just now. Well, who knows? I have no choice but to hobble along slowly. Really, hobble is also it also sounds merrily, doesn't it? Well, maybe it's just me. Swishing sounds occasionally come from the surrounding area, and I can't tell if they are the sound of raindrops hitting leaves or a wild beast's fur brushing against the foliage. Crack within Sigma. Crack. What's wrong with this game? Another lightning flashes across the rainy night sky, closely followed by a loud thunderclap, and the ground feels as if it's shaking. Everything suddenly turns white, and my ears are ringing. I can't hear anything for a while. Oh, nice. Gradually, my vision recovers, and I can see light from a fire nearby. It probably started from a lighting just now, lightning. Under such a terrible conditions at night, light from a fire signifies hope. Well, in Bible, it actually signifies that the God that you pissed off God somehow, and you don't want to be in there, or the God that you just pissed. But well, I guess my fire's hope. Go to the fire. This is too conspicuous. Maybe I should remain in the darkness. If I remain in the darkness, I will die. If I go to the fire, I may find something. Well, I mean, I just said that I'd go to the fire. I really believe it's the best option I have right now. Urge me to approach the fire. You say so. It is a small patch of foliage that got ignited by lightning. Despite heavy rain, the small fire is burning steadily and can stay alight for at least half an hour. Well, you need to warm yourself somehow, you know. My friend, and also beasts won't exactly beasts won't go near the fire. Oh, but it's a vampire story, so I could have been saved if I remained in darkness or eaten. I really don't see a reason why she would help me, but we'll see. I cover myself in my heart. This can also the vampire should be weak to the sunlight, not really a fire, but maybe a fire too. We'll see. You know, there are so many versions of vampire. Oh, exactly, stamina. Oh, Raylan. My goodness! I have lost count of the number of times I fell down, but the ground feels. I'm pretty sure 2 times, or you just now fell down. I've countable of times. It's actually dry. Oh, nice body. I can with my eyes wide open from the illumination provided by the fire outside. The risk of falling into. I'm pretty sure all of guys who recorded this series got this exact picture as their thumbnail. I'm not going to do that. I don't care, and I'm not going. Then the only one here, a little girl's lying quietly inside. Inside. Oh, inside the bush. Hey, are you alright? All my unpleasant brush with death. Unpleasant brush with death tonight should have left me feeling numb towards anything that happened by chance. The scene inside this opening is still quite a surprise for me. My opening sucks, so this one also. Fuck you. Hello? The car is curled up with her back facing the tree's opening. So here. Okay. So why are you looking at her like, I some nice girl? She's so thin though. I guess normal. But with the booby. We'll see it later, right? She has attractive long silvery hair that barely covers her pure white cheeks, and her skin looks so delicate it might crumble if the wind blows across. You say so. Hello, and she also has nice thighs, thick, not really, like half thick, but still thick thighs. I raised my voice again, but the girl still isn't responding. Well, shake her. Normally would do that. They teach it like on the very first lesson of survival, not survival, of how is it called? Eriso, I think so. She's wearing a black dress with white frills and blood red sash around the waist. Oh, nice. She just nice. Its style and craftsmanship deserves praise. Well, yeah. I like those Rosario here. Well, Rosario is a part of Rosario, but just crosses. The girl Sultana doesn't come from an ordinary family. Wake up, hey! I try to shake her, but her eyes remain closed as if she were a soulless mannequin. Ah, it hurts! I can't die. Not only did I fail to wake her up, but I have also aggravated injury on my left leg that it hurts so much, and I ended up sitting on the floor after falling down. Notice my left leg has an open wound after it got stabbed by a tree branch earlier and is still bleeding. Wow, you kind of missed the history on the right order. Okay. Forget it. I'm fighting for my life. You... Well, I guess. I sighed. I take off my backpack to use as a temporary bandage for my wound. Mr. Q gave this backpack to me as a present not long ago. Is Mr. Q a traitor? We'll see. Or he's just the motor that will give us the reason to go out of the castle she really lives in, or we'll see. Before we came to this mountain, we agreed to fill backpacks with fresh produce before going back. Look like this only a dream. Huh? Never mind. As long as one can survive, there is always a way. Say so? That's not true yet. Okay. You know, all those flowery ambitions and ideals that just say, we can do anything we want, we are the best ones and the world is ours. Well, kind of, I guess. Well, depending on how you look at it, but don't get it, just don't let it get to your head, because then you're just not, your world is just so close that you don't know what you have. Still myself to get a backpack with a bell hook and through the strips of cloth. If I can leave. Please don't do this. I endured the acute pain to fasten the strips of cloth across the wound on my left leg. Phew. I breathed a sigh of relief after bandaging my wound and glanced at the girl who is still in a deep sleep. She doesn't seem to have any visible wounds or signs of injury, but how come she's sleeping here and won't wake up? I crawl across carefully and my place fingers across her nose. I mean, you don't really need a visible injury. Also, we didn't touch her head back, or maybe she was struck or whatever. Also, she could have just had some internal injury and you just don't see it. And you know, there are many possibilities. I'm just going to place my fingers across her nose. What? You did what? Oh, to check her breath. Uh, okay. That was a good range. Exactly right. Like, the girl's breathing feels quite shallow. I can tell whether she's still alive. Okay. Again, you really don't know anything about the basic and safety measures. Okay. Missy. Okay, your language is weird. Missy, direct sexual answer. There's no other way. Sorry about that. Press my ear against her. He's dumb. You can check the pulse. You can check. You can like. You have no restraints to touch her waist and her chest. You could have just take your head, like your ear, point against her breath, and then check her pulse. Well, you actually shouldn't check the pulse by like it is in movies, right? You you need to know how to do it, um, where to touch. But it's way better to just check if she breathes and if she has a pulse. And yeah, you can also do that what you are doing right now, but uh, that later on. And yeah, it is kind of improper. If yeah, she doesn't have a heartbeat. A painful stinging sensation occurs at my neck, and this feeling quickly spread to the rest of my body. Okay, so she jump him. We'll see. It's so cold, so tired. It's so cold, so tiring. I wonder how much longer I need to run before I can elude them. Where are you, Mr. Cook? Mr. Cock. Rumble. Oh, it's not a beast. I hope so, because this rumbling doesn't feel like beasts. How come there's such a frightening sound? What kind of monster is after me? I mean, it's if they had mass muskets. I mean, muskets is still before the engine was invented, right? So we'll see. Actually, I'm not sure. If there is an engine, then totally fine. Yeah, muskets were used before the 19th century, so. Alexander car about to move. Oh. That's a nice sight. Where is the... Where is... Oh, how do I... Okay, never mind. Oh, was it the sound of her heart, but he just lost consciousness for some reason? I don't know. I rub my head and remember I had eluded the Yarlians after being pursued by them last night. They came here when this lightning started a fire and fell into the opening on a tree by accident. Tree. Alright. And then, but it seems to have no recollection of what happened after that. As if any memories of the party got erased. That's quite unlucky. Wait, I sleep overnight here? No, for pleasure, Luke. You wanted to rape her, but you could just, you've never touched a woman, so you kind of, lost consciousness due to overload of emotion. You've never seen a woman. I instinctively feel around my left leg. Feel, okay, the bandages are gone, my leg doesn't have any signs of injury at all. Okay, did she really jab you. It's my. Remember, it's my left leg. Again, it's rambling. The sound is annoying. I hope it will be really. It won't be so loud as I have it right now on myself. I mean, I really have all of the. I mean, uh, all of other noises are low, and UI is also low. I don't know the volume. I don't know why it's just so loud. I don't like it. Oh, that's a nice expression. Let me. Wait a second. I don't know why, but I can't do print screens here for some reason. Here. Isn't from my dreams, wake up quick. Nani, nice. The terrifying noise sounds very close into my escape if I don't run at once. The girl's response time surprising she seems to be growling in annoyance after being woken up. Her voice is sweet and clear. Was it sweet and clear? Maybe. Yeah, she looks irritated and she pushes my head away. Hey, you finally woke up. Hey, you finally woken up. Get up quickly, there's a monster, we need to run. Um, okay, that's good. I'll just cut this face. Cut this face! Huh? Okay. The girl rubs her eyes and I'm stunned by her purple demonic eyes for an instant. I love those eyes, you know? They look really great here. Like the red eyes with stars in that, with the like darker blue star inside and the light blue underneath. Looks really really good for in my case. Weird, maybe a little too weird, but at the same time it's just fine. It's so pretty, no? There's most. It's so pretty, dude. Why are you here? The girl's voice is getting shriller. I can also detect anger and hustle in her questioning, no shit. You just woke up and like, and you don't see it, right? Okay. I'm Ryland. It wasn't intentional. I'm from Northern. I ran here to escape from some trouble. We had not had about this. Some listen up. I nearly told her I'm Norlian. Yet I'm also worried that she may be a Yarlian and give me trouble. So Norian is from north and Yarlian is from south, or from Yar Yar Jar Jar Binks. So, well, thank you guys for watching. I will be stopping here. Monster, what's going on? So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, please give me a dislike. And what can I say? I will continue this series. I like it. And as you can see, as we might probably do it, you should not. So, don't die out there.